Mazz has announced that he has a Jarren Duran take. Let's hear it.
Trade him this offseason. Cut bait. Move on. You got Roman Anthony coming up through the system. You got a left-handed bats coming out your ears in the organization. And the guy's a time bomb in some ways. There's always some flare-up every so often with him and not being able to control himself.
After being pumped up. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, his value is very, very high, Murray. I'll just get this part out of the way. His value is very, very high. He was an All-Star for the first time, MVP of the All-Star game, dynamic player offensively, no question about it. I still think his defense is overrated, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, you can get something for him. He's not going to cost a crap ton of money over the next 3 years. He's 28. I don't think you're going to sign him to a long-term contract because that's going to require delving into his free agent years, which begin at age roughly 31 for him. So the point is, if you were going to do a long-term deal with him, you'd have already done it. I would put Jarren Duran out there and see what he gets you. I think that's the way they should go. I would move on from Jarren Duran.
And this is sort of this last incident is
pushed me over the edge. It did.
If you can get like a frontline starter for him, why not?
Definitely. Yeah. And I would say this, even a guy who's a good pitching prospect doesn't have to even be great. I would just move on. There's been too much bull crap with this guy, and the ability's good, but I don't think they're in it for the long haul. And frankly, I don't want Jarren Duran in any sort of influential spot with some of these other guys coming to the clubhouse.
I don't think he fully gets it.
He doesn't.
I mean, that shirt that he wore the other day is all you need to know. Like, and I don't care, or you shouldn't give him the break that, well, he wears it because of his mental health statement. It's like, not on that day. If you've got half a clue, half a brain, you don't wear it on that day. You go through whatever you have to go to get your head right and get your mind right and do right by you and all your mental health and all that. I'm not diminishing that. But you don't come out the day that you did that to apologize with an FM shirt. You dope.
Yeah. I just, and again, look, I mean, I admit the turnaround that he has made in the last 2 years, extraordinary. He deserves all the credit in the world for that. I'm not taking anything away from him in terms of that. Okay, really, 2 years ago, he couldn't track a fly ball. Now he's an MVP of the All-Star game. And that in and of itself, the fact that he was in the All-Star game is really the story. The MVP is sort of an incidental thing. But you know, he's a good player. He's a good player. You got left-handed batters coming out your ears. He's really not someone you're going to lock up for 8 years.
Well, Corey, again, tried to pump him up as some sort of leader for the team. He just proved this week he can't hack that. And I think he's probably proven that before because he's a hothead. You don't want that around these three prospects, the big three that you just promoted to Worcester, right? Like that would be reason enough alone to trade him.
I would dangle him. I would. If I'd do more than dangle him. You should be able to get something for him, especially if you throw in, you know, an A-ball player or something like that. You should be able to get something for Jarren Duran that fits your team a little bit better. To me, I would absolutely move on from him this offseason. If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Red Sox analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.